Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I am Sally, your Monday vlogger. The question for today is, I'm going to get this right. What do you think or feel when you look at the old self? The old self, the old self. Well, it depends on how old. I think when I look at pictures of when I was at my heaviest, which was before even I went for gastric bypass surgery 2 years ago, at 268 was my very worst moment. And then I found a way to come down from that and hover most of my life in the low 200s, 220, 230, 235. Um, and then for gastric bypass, I had hit 250 and I just couldn't do it anymore. At a certain age, your body really gives in to that weight. You could carry some weight in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s, but once you hit those mid 40s and start to creep up, your body just can't handle that anymore. It's too much of a burden, and you really feel your body aging and your life vitality and value slipping away from you um, more than it did before. Uh, I want to say when I see that person, those pictures that I used to be, I I feel so sorry for them because I see the pain. I see the pain and the ache and the longing to just disappear, to just be invisible. To be invisible and to want to be seen at the same time is a terrible, tearing place to be within a person. I was in the theater, and people in the theater are desperate for someone to acknowledge them, desperate for applause, desperate for someone to see them and love them. And you take that need and mix it with a person who feels so worthless because of their physical appearance, um, so devalued in their own mind, much less what they think the whole world thinks of them. Even though you might have people that like you still know that you're not good enough. In your mind, you're not good enough. And that ache goes back to my early childhood, even. Um, that sense of not being good enough. Um, but when you put those two kinds of things in one person, it's very, very tearing. And so when I see that person trying to hide behind other people in pictures, or that thing in your eyes, the eyes are the windows to the soul. And so when you see a photograph, you can see a person's eyes, that hesitancy, that please hurry up and take that picture. I just want this to stop. You know, I feel sorry for that person. I'm sorry she spent all those years feeling not good enough about herself. That's what I see. And that I feel pity and I feel sad and I feel a sense of loss because that's, oh my gosh, 45, 47, 48 years I cannot get back. 48 years of your life that you have lost to not feeling 100% emotionally, grossly insecure, self-doubting, um, self-sabotaging. You can't get those back. So I feel pity for that person that I see. I do not feel disgust. Um, but I also have a real heart for that person because where she walked and the journey she went through, I was there with her the whole time. I just couldn't get out. She wouldn't let me out. It's sort of that inner child wounded thing, you just couldn't shake it off. And she's still here. There are times where I feel undermined or insecure, but as far as how I look, how I appear, how I feel, really as far as health goes, I feel reborn. And this is the person I have to focus on now. Um, I said goodbye to that wounded person. I said goodbye to them when I embraced the opportunity of gastric bypass. And when I say embrace, I mean I embraced it with a bear hug to the nth degree. And I have shaken that instrument, that surgery, that journey for everything I could squeeze out of it. So here I stand before you today, the day after Christmas. Man, I gained this is the first year I've baked any cookies in 2 or 3 years. And I only baked a small amount, and then thankfully, well, not thankfully, as much as I appreciate it, we seem to have people come and bring cookies to us this year, which also has not happened in several years. And I did succumb to the cookie issue, which is a big issue for me. Not sweets in general. I mean, I do like a piece of candy or I do like a little ice cream, although ice cream will definitely make me not feel good. So I don't do ice cream much, small amounts. But cookies, you can seem to wolf down a cookie or two. So I had free range over those cookies for a few days, which was not good. I knew that it was getting out of control, but I also knew they'd be gone. They have been sent out to the garage, and in another hour or two, I think they're going in the trash. Um, but I feel good. I feel strong. I got on the scale this morning, expecting, the worst. Wasn't the worst. Um, and I've got a pair of jeans on that my daughter gave to me because she washed them and they shrank up, so they're too short for her, but they didn't shrink this way, they shrank this way. So I'm a little shorter and they're great and they're size 4. And so I'm not, you know, it's all good. Um, and so my life for the next, wish I could say I thought I'd be here another 48 years, guys, to make up for the 48 that I lost. I won't be. I don't expect to live to 100, but I'm planning on living into my 90s as spry and as full of hope and adventure and excitement and enthusiasm for whatever new is around the corner, and learning to love myself better and never saying no to the opportunity to grow and embrace and know myself and know other people better. Because for me, this journey has been as much about embracing new people into my life and knowing their stories. And like you people, like you, it's meant the world. And thank you for making my life worth living. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody who watches Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. And I'll be seeing you. You guys take care. Bye bye.